Hello there. I was asked to give you a little tour of where we live. This is our yard. There's our house, kind of, over there. This is my office. There's Umi. There we go. Oh, it's a little dark because the lights aren't on. That's what I'm trying to move into, a little banquette. So I do virtual assistant work, kind of like an administrative assistant. Here's our teardrop trailer. We built that in mid-2015. It's been awesome. We love camping, but we wanted to get off the ground. Here we have a little outdoor toilet, kind of like an RV toilet, hooked up to a little septic tank. And here's the teardrop trailer. It's a little camp spot that we set up for us and for when we have guests. It's May right now here in Souk, BC, on Vancouver Island. So we built this level pad, put up a gazebo, and we backed the trailer into the gazebo. And it's a mess right now because we're getting ready for our trip. We pull the counter out and the stove, have all our cooking supplies, as well as the cabin to sleep. Lovely place to have a little rest.
Can she walk in the fire? Can she make it up the mountain? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she could jump again.
This is our sauna. We're just in the process of finishing it. Did the outside. This is all the material for the inside.
turned into chaos, you surrendered. Even still, I remember once you feel too.
It's the sauna from a different view. My favorite view, actually. Oh, fire pit. There's the house. Here's the sauna. Sauna door mosaic that I built. Some natural things and epoxy. And then you turn around and here's the gazebo. This is May. Yeah, a nice dry place to sit. We're not really sitting in there because we're busy building a Patcan camper. It's our third build of the gazebo. First one rotted. The second one we built proper, but a tree fell on it. And this is the third one that Ryan built. And coming over the top there is wisteria. And on the other side is grape. And we have some rhodos that are just about to bloom. Hydrangea. That's where we live, in the basement suite. Oh, there's Umi again. Little herb garden. And in the background you can see some fruit trees. Plum, cherry, plum that keeps misbehaving, so we keep cutting it back. Apple. And there's the fig, hasn't quite come out yet. There's a garden in the front of the house too. And then we have chickens. Hey, chickies. We have 5 chickens. In the summer, they give us 4 eggs a day on average. In the winter, 2 eggs a day. And they make great compost. Not the chickens, the chicken shit makes good compost. Got some spinach happening here.
Oh, good morning, Lulu. How are you? Here I am. I'm Pat, one half of the Lumber and Lulu Luhu team, and I'm about to give you a tour of the property that we've lived on for the last 25 years. We live in the basement suite, and so this is the way we exit our home. The cat usually precedes me. Come on, Lulu. It's a beautiful day here, May the 8th, 2022. This is our backyard area, fire pit, bathtub and outdoor shower, small raised bed garden, chicken coop in the background there, 4 fruit trees which my children have graciously given me over the years for Father's Day, an apple, a golden plum, a cherry, and a purple plum. And this little tree here was not so little anymore. When we first moved in, that was a live Christmas tree that the previous owner asked us to take care of. Well, I think we fulfilled our portion of the deal, because it's now 40 feet tall and a butt of 14 inches. And it's overtaken the backyard. When we first got here, the back of the property was filled with ivy and very little use of it. The neighbors' kids used to use it for riding their mountain bikes, which we kind of put an end to very quickly. And so we've cleared out the underbrush and cleaned up the bottom, taken out a couple of trees. The 2 that you see the stumps for there were taken down by the wind in '06, I think it was. And we're in the process of building a sauna. Cute little building, funny shape. And our gazebo that we've had to rebuild a couple of times because, as I said, a tree fell on it in '06. A bit of the gardens. There's our house. And our firewood area over there on the side. We just keep doing things here to make it more livable. It's a beautiful little piece of property here in Souk. Last year we leveled out this area so that we could park our little teardrop trailer, have a bit of a gazebo area for us to hang out in the wintertime or whenever. As you can see, we are in the midst of a lot of projects. Preparing the teardrop inside and out for our journey, which is soon to begin. Hopefully everything goes well. New roof rack, a couple of ARB awnings, great improvement over the tarps we had before. My father bought me this little mill prior to his leaving the planet. What a guy. And so we've built ourselves a little place to put the wood that we're milling up. This is my dear wife's office back here, which was just a falling down, dilapidated shed when we first moved in, and since then we've had, I think, 4 or 5 people use it as a home, and now it's her office with the 200-foot Wi-Fi cord. A little bit of storage, a few derelict things that I wish I could repair but needed to replace. And a spot in the back here for sundry items that I use on a constant basis. Some of which I haven't used in a while, but collect anyway. And the shop, which when we first got here was a little peek through the fence. And we get to see Ryan, my son's, putting together the final part of his build, a little truck box camper setup that we put together for him. This is my parking spot normally. And we took down a few trees here on the edge, and this will be turned into a flat parking space for our trailer. And a little bit more swing room to get into the backyard. Pretty sweet little setup he made here. It's great. He so needed that. There's lumber. That's the unit we're going to be using to pull the teardrop. And right now I'm in the midst of building an Alaskan camper knockoff kind of thing. Found some parts and decided to go for it. When we first moved here, this was just a little single car garage. It was as wide as that little bump out there. And I added the 8 feet and extended the back by 4 feet as well to almost double the size of the space. And there's the bottom half of the camper that I'm building in the front of the house. In need of a bit of spring cleanup, but I've been so occupied with building that I can't get to it. Firewood for the upstairs, garden area out there in the back. A beautiful Japanese maple tree that is just gorgeous color all year. It's a beautiful tree. The Buddleia has taken over from the lilac, which broke in 2006 as well. It was a hell of a year for this property. And it's still in the throes of being built, but we've had it in the truck. It fits like a glove. And the interior. Bit of a state of disarray at this point, but all the parts are there and they all function. It'll all come together in a hurry. This is the shop that I built and where I made my living for 15 years until I moved to the museum, the OBC Museum, and spent the last few years of my career there. And this is the top half of the camper here. Cute little caravan roof, lots of windows. The shop's in a total state of disarray, like a bomb went off in here. But we'll sort it out. Just a couple more weeks, and this place will be clean, and we'll be on our way. And another little shed in the back here for wood storage. And here we are, heading back into the backyard through a door that came out of Chinatown in Victoria. Beautiful pieces of glass in it, but the door's in its sorry state of disrepair as well. And that has been the theme of our lives, celebration of love. That's the family. 10 years ago. Actually, maybe more, because I think that picture came from a group photo at Long Beach. Maybe only a couple of years into our marriage. And the little gazebo with the fire pit. And the door on the sauna, which Michelle made. I helped, of course, but it's a sight to behold, that is. Indeed. She did such a wonderful job. And that concludes our tour of the property. Little back deck for the upstairs tenants. The butler awaits. And there we are. Me and Lulu, not Lulu. We're back. Say hello, Lulu. Say hello. Yeah, she's off. Very aloof unit. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the little tour. A little bit of a timeline of the 25 years we've spent here. Everybody who comes after years of being away love the place and are astonished by the changes. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye for now.